What is your formal executive protection training?
So I graduated the Executive Protection Institute. I also went to Executive Security International. I did a 2-year degree with them. Back then you couldn't even get a 4-year degree. So I did half in executive protection, half in intelligence. I went to the California Department of Justice Dignitary Protection School. I've done many Secret Service schools. I graduated Advanced International, which was a 2-week training program on executive protection. I've done the NRA, FBI, DOJ, law enforcement firearms instructor schools. I did the Gracie Law Enforcement and Military Defensive Tactics School for the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu People's Academy, which was great. So I have law enforcement. I went to National Law Enforcement Training School, which I did ground fighting, OC spray, probably a baton, as well as a few other ones. So what I did was I felt like if I'm going to teach this stuff, I have to be an instructor in all these areas to be able to go out and teach it. And I had no problem of just going to every school that I could, so that if I had to, in a court of law, defend what I teach, defend clients, defend, where I've been hired as an expert witness to protect a celebrity because their bodyguards did some bad things, I was able to go into a court of law and be able to say, I got all these certifications, all these trainings, and I'm an expert in that area.
What was it like working for an entertainment company?
Well, when I worked for the entertainment company, it was a talent agency, and as I mentioned, they're still a client of mine. And what I was able to do there, and I really got a lot of experience in the background, is number one, in investigations, and then also managing threats of celebrities. Because as you mentioned earlier, so a lot of celebrities use the entertainment company or the manager to get all their mail there. And many times the mail was sent there directly for the celebrity. Now, how that was sent to the celebrity or whether some of it was thrown away, but many times we would get threats. Mm-hmm. And it was during the time also when 9/11 happened, and then there was a concern of anthrax going to celebrities like Jennifer Lopez and whatever. So we got bomb scanners and we were screening everything in terms of the mail or whatever. So it gave me a great knowledge to be able to look at the inappropriate correspondence. I then got involved with a world-renowned forensic psychiatrist, Dr. Park Dietz, who would do threat assessments, who would also help us in working and managing cases like this. So we would do the investigation, we would catalog all the inappropriate correspondence, we would send it to him, we would determine what is the level of threat of this individual. Mm-hmm. And we had some wacky cases. I mean, the stuff that I just probably wouldn't say in an interview.
Tell us any of them.
Well, I mean, I'll give you an example. We had one person that was stalking a celebrity, and I think they were in Oklahoma, and this person was sending inappropriate correspondence. And a funny story was, at that time, Howard Stern had this girl on the show who was doing the world's largest gangbang. And so this guy from Oklahoma would put his personal information on this gangbang form and send it to the celebrity. And then he said he had a dream one night that he was having sex with a porn star that killed herself, whose name was Savannah. I didn't know any of this stuff, who these people were. I didn't investigate it. She was in a car accident, went home and blew her brains out. And he was then saying that this celebrity, he's fantasizing about him, the celebrity, and Savannah to have sex in heaven. And then we sent a cease and desist letter to him, which I signed and sent to him. And then he got a congressman or a senator involved, and then he put my business card on this gangbang thing and sent it to the senator. So they're asking me, the senator calls me, what's going on here? So then I told him about the guy and where he's living and everything else.
So that was a revenge type of thing.
Oh, it was bizarre.
Wow.
Yeah. And so,
what a twisted mind.
Then I find out he was arrested in a certain town in Oklahoma, called the police chief, and the police chief said to me, yes, we arrested him one night. He was running around in the city completely nude with a butcher knife, and he was putting porn pictures all over the bank and all these different businesses, and we caught him one night stabbing a telephone pole with the butcher knife in the nude, in the rain.
Was he on drugs or was he just mentally ill?
Yeah, he was on drugs, and they ended up arresting him or whatever. But this was pure lunacy. There are a lot of other things going on in this individual case, but I worked many cases like this. In many cases like this where I was involved in doing the investigation, making decisions, working with forensic psychiatrists, working with HR, the legal team, to determine how we're going to manage this guy, make this guy go away, and keep the celebrity and client safe. But that's one crazy story that was it's still in my mind from, like it happened yesterday. So.